I was that negative person for a lot of people in my life. And I was negative because of my own insecurities, because of my own struggles, because of my own feelings, because of my own actions, really. It was all my it wasn't my fault, but it was my responsibility, right? And instead of dealing with that the way I should have, and instead of actually accepting the help or even becoming the help for myself, I just became that negative person for everybody. And you do not have to deal with that, and you should not deal with that. But I was that for so many. And it's sad to think about because now I would not allow that into my own life. You get what I'm saying? You do not need to deal with these kind of people. And it's sad and it's true. Some of these people might be friends, some of these people might be family, but most of these people are acquaintances. And all the purpose in your life is to spread that little negativity, that little bit of doubt into your head, that little bit of negativity into your life, man. You get what I'm saying? And it's sad because, like, to you, you might be like, man, these are my friends. Like, they're cool. Like, they're just like, they have a little thing. But, like, no. If anybody is purposely, and you might think about it like, oh, no, it's not purpose. It's not on purpose. Like, they don't mean to be like this. They're going through a hard time. They're doing this. They're doing this. Man, that's all BS. And let me tell you why. Because we don't have time to deal with that, first of all. Life is short. Not even life is short, but our goals don't wait. Life doesn't wait. Nothing waits for that. So if all they're gonna be doing is being that negative drag, you gotta cut that off, man. And of course, there are people that need help, and of course, there are people that will need you to be there for them, and you can be. You can be. But if these people are doing nothing but negative things and not even helping themselves, then it is not fair and it's very selfish of them to be doing this to you. You get what I mean? And it's sad, man, and it's gonna be a hard thing to do, and it's gonna be a hard thing to do, but it must be done because if you don't, all of that negative energy they have, all those feelings, all those things that make them who they are right now, it's hard to deal with. And it's especially hard if you know and love these people, like really do. But you do not have to put up with this. And I don't say put up with it. You can do your best to help. And if they help themselves and help you help them, then boom, beautiful result. But if these people are like manipulative, toxic in ways, bad for your life, you will have to be the one to make the hard decision in letting them go. And most people won't, and you will just suffer for it, man. And it's a very sad thing, and it's a very hard thing to do. But you do not have to deal with this negativity, man. You do not have to. Especially if you find it draining, especially if you find it holding you back, especially if you find it to be repetitive or in certain cycles. Like if you feel like things are going good for you and then they bring you down because of it, that's no excuse to be like, oh, they're going through a little hard time right now. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that. Because I've been that person, and I'm telling you from experience, man. I'm telling you, like, you do not have to deal with this or put up with it. And it's sad that some people in my life did put up with it for me. And I'm grateful for it, appreciative, and I love them for that. And it makes me want to do and be so much better for them now. Because when I was in that freaking mindset of negativity, hating everything, blaming everything but myself, and not doing the actions that I needed to be taking to become better and be better, all I did was spread that negativity towards them. And I'm thankful, let me clear it up a little bit. I wasn't as bad as it could get. And I'm thankful for that. Because my way of doing it was just being like in a mood like, no, no, no. But if you are in a situation where this person is doing so much, like so much, where it gets ugly and just straight up disgusting, you really have to separate it. And that's where I guess you find the balance. Because if someone's just in a negative mindset right now and they just need that little bit of guidance or push out of it, you can be that for them. But if this person seems to not want to better themselves or put in the work they need to be putting in, then you have no choice but to separate, man. Because think about it, man. Life is short, life is beautiful. Why would you want someone that is just strictly being negative and not doing anything about it? That's the big key right there. Because we all have bad days, we all have bad moments, and all these different things. And of course, it's beautiful to have those people in your corner to help you through those times. But think on it. You wouldn't want them there if you're not even considering changing or becoming better. Because that is one, selfish, and two, wrong. You don't even want to be that. And you shouldn't put up with that. Because they don't serve a purpose in your life but to bring you down. And it sounds ugly and it sounds sad, but man, life is already ugly and life is already sad. So why invite more of it in? You get what I'm saying? Find your happiness in life, find your happiness in this world, and don't allow all that negativity in, man. And I've cut off some people that have been nothing but negative with me. Some have been easier than others, but at the end of the day, I'm better for it. So really find that balance. Help those you can, but help yourself first. And don't think you have to be the savior of these people. And don't think that, oh no, they're just going through a little something, man. It's a hard one. It's a hard one to swallow. It's a hard one to explain. And I can't really be the answer right now. But all I'm saying is I was that negative person. And looking back on that, I'm grateful for those that stayed. Some left. But I know I have to be better and I want to be better. And I know the way I was. And I know that if that person or if a person comes around acting the way I was, I would not want them to be part of my life. It's not fair to myself and it's not fair to them. Because you won't help them because they don't want to be helped. All they would do is bring you down in order for them to get that little bit of satisfaction. And not even satisfaction. They'll just feel better because then you might be sharing the same mood that they have. That's an ugly thing. So be that positivity. Try to spread it. But don't let it get sucked out of you. And I guess that's a good conclusion right there. And you shouldn't be sucking it out of other people either. And of course there's those bad days. And of course there's those mistakes and actions you take in those bad days that may result in some of these things I'm saying. But that's alright. It's life. It happens. But if you're that constant negative person, or if there's a constant negative person in your life, deal with it accordingly. Take care.